This promotional video showcases Simflight's newest addition to its Elite Air Trainer series of desktop flight training devices. The Pro Hood, an integrated instrument panel unit for our popular Model AT11i desktop-based flight training devices. It utilizes Elite's professional full-size instruments, or FIP. Elite Simulation Solutions, a Swiss company, is well known globally for its certified fixed-base flight training devices, from modest desktop to full cockpit mock-ups. The Pro Hood is only available for Australia and South Pacific customers. Outside of this region, please contact Elite Simulation Solutions. Their contact details in the description below. The Pro Hood was designed to both complement existing AT11i customers as an add-on unit and also as a new device. Let's look at the unit in more detail. The unit is a powder-coated metal enclosed construction designed to fit over the Elite Pro Panel yoke console as used in our popular AT11i training devices. The Elite Pro Panel is well-designed, rugged metal construction, well-suited for flight school environments. The unique build feature of the Simflight Pro Hood is that it can also be used with other control devices. In the front of the unit, we have a 21-inch monitor, plus the Elite AP4000 avionics suite. Included is a replica GNS 430 or 530W or GTN 750 as shown here. If you already have avionics from existing AT11i, then no need to repurchase. Just use yours to populate the Pro Hood. Down here, we have the GA headset sockets for the ICS system back to the instructor station called the IOS, Instructor Operating Station. On the left side of the unit, we have screw holes to mount a RAM mount for any EFBs you may want to add. More on this when we discuss optional items. There's also a 5-volt USB charging port included. On the right side, we have some screw holes for an optional gooseneck light source. At the back of the Pro Hood are 2 hatches, allowing easy access to the inside of the unit for any maintenance purposes. When you first receive the unit, there will be shipping material to remove through these hatches. On the right-hand hatch, there's also a small toolkit included. In the center is a plug panel for hooking up all your video, USB, intercom, and power leads, including a fuse switch. A wiring harness is included with the purchase. Let's have a look now at the options available. There are 3 options available with the Simflight Pro Hood add-on. These are provision for mounting a RAM mount so that you can fit an iPad mini or similar tablet for EFB use. Pre-drilled M4 threads are provided in the universal AMPS hole pattern so that you can supply your own RAM mount, or we can supply for you. We can also supply an iPad mini mounting plate to attach to the RAM mount, or of course you can supply your own. Also available is a flexible gooseneck light. This light has both white and red light selection and touch dimming, or of course you can add your own light. Finally, there is the Elite Replica Standby Wet Compass. This has onus, which is overread north, underread south behavior, giving instructors an easy method of teaching that characteristic. The Simflight Pro Hood, a professional upgrade for your existing Model AT11i flight training device for your flight school. None of the options, of course, are required for CASA certification. A demo video is available to view at the end of this presentation. Let's now take a look at how the Pro Hood is mounted onto the Pro panel. Okay, let's have a look now at how to mount the Pro Hood to the Elite Pro Panel yoke console. Before we can mount the Pro Hood, there are 2 things we need to do. First, we need to remove 3 screws. 1 on the center of the top of the cover and the 2 center screws on the side of the cover. Use the toolkit supplied. Also have your cables ready to go. The power cable, the two HDMI cables, the USB in cable, and if you've got the intercom cable. Now it's a matter of lifting the unit into place. The unit is quite easy to lift into place. Matter of sliding it down into position and lining up the hole, the screw hole on the top of the cover, and using the supplied knurled screws, cinch the Pro hood down onto the Elite Pro panel, one in the front and two on the sides. The unit is now mounted. Connect the cables on the back of the unit. Check all your connections prior to starting the computer. Okay, we've just mounted the Pro hood onto the Elite Pro panel yoke console and secured it. We've connected the cables and we're ready to start the computer in the software. Okay, so while we wait for the computers to boot up, just want to point out we've got the optional iPad mount and we've got the optional web compass attached to the Pro hood. Alright, so we've booted up into the two computers, one running the Elite side, the Pro hood, and the other one running Prepare 3D for the visuals. Okay, so let's start up Prepare 3D. And while that's starting up, we'll start up XDS Pro. And we'll use the Cessna 182S analog instruments with GTN 750. Alright, so here we are presented with the Pro instrument panel. Okay, so here we are, runway 17 at Essendon Airport, Yankee Mike Echo November. We're ready to take off, but before we do that, let's just put in the approach. We'll do the 26 ILS back into Essendon. So let me bring up the procedure for that. At Essendon, we'll do the ILS 26 via Monty, and we'll position ourselves just to the southeast of Monty for a direct track to Monty to intercept the ILS. Let's load and activate that approach for guidance to Monty. We'll get rid of the hold. I need that. And we're ready to go. Let's reposition the aircraft just to the southeast of Monty. Alright, here we are at Monty, or just to the southeast of Monty. We'll go direct to Monty. So we're now tracking direct to Monty. I'll just, we're cleared for the approach, so I'll have the approach mode in, altitude mode in, autopilot's engaged. Power is set. and we're ready to unfreeze. Aircraft turning slightly onto track, direct to Monty. We've got the moving map on the Aus runways on the iPad. We've got it on the GTN 750. And we also got the instructor's console map mode. The ILS frequency is set, and the aircraft should automatically intercept the ILS, or the localizer frequency. Here it is, turned on to the localizer. We are now on the localizer, waiting for the glide slope to be set. And that concludes this small presentation.